In the first couple of days after the attack, it seemed like India had picked a side. And then there's that picture of Foreign Minister.
We should have controlled the death of Khamenei without accusing the United States, without even mentioning the United States. To recognize the fact that a head of state, contrary to norms of international law, has been politically assassinated.
You criticized the US attack on the Iranian warship.
They could have waited for the ship to sail back near the coast of Iran coast or Oman coast.
The theatre of war.
In the theatre of war, they could have sunk it.
At what level does this, from a supply chain risk, become a national security issue for us vis-a-vis our LNG imports? Can we see potentially Indian Navy boats with American boats opening up and providing security to vessels in
Absolutely
the Strait of Hormuz?
Absolutely not. United States will never take the risk of sending in their navy to open up the Straits of Hormuz because they will lose their naval vessels. Deepwater channel in the Strait of Hormuz is in the Iranian territorial waters, and they don't need long-range missiles or even short-range missiles, torpedoes and other things. They can sink anything. LNG business is a problem because we are highly dependent on Qatar for LNG,
Right.
And they have stopped producing LNG. What the Americans and Israel have done is to deeply hurt our interests in the Gulf.
1 crore people almost in the region.
And about 40-45% of our energy comes from here, about 40% of our remittances come from there. Who can replace this? Can Israel replace this? Can United States replace this?
If this kind of a comment which was made at the Raisina gets replicated in domestic politics in America, it's going to hurt American universities, American companies. Well, good luck to them.
We'll make you our partners, but you will be under our control. But what will happen is that they will lose control willy-nilly soon as we develop our own capabilities. They'll become dependent on us, not in an aggressive way like China. At one time, some leaders spanning the various continents were able to get together, like it happened in Indira Gandhi's time when we had big proposal for global nuclear disarmament. But today, there are no world leaders who can join hands, respected leaders who can then say, please stop this. There is a huge vacuum in global leadership.